The pleasures of being blessed with a gift that allows you to express what's on your mind. The only way you can do it is always accompanied by the challenge of finding a voice you want to represent you. And when that voice finally comes to you, the quest to get recognition or even understood might just take over. Art competitions have by far become a platform that represents solutions to some of the problems faced by the creatives. Among the newest of them here at home is the Taxi Foundation Art Award, which following its ceremony this past Thursday will put the winning artworks on MiniBus Taxis. The overall award was taken by Tshepo Mosopa, who joins us now in studio to tell us more about his win. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you.
Okay, take us back to the first time you heard about this competition and why the decision to enter.
I heard about the competition last year, early last year. And the brief of the competition was for artists to make an artwork, and the theme of the artwork of the competition was journey. And then you had to make a work surrounding the idea of journey, and then interpret the work in the form of a taxi wraparound. So I saw it as a new challenge for me to enter the competition, because you not only have to make an artwork, but you have to take that artwork and turn it into a design and brand it in a form of a taxi, and you also have to consider your audience within how you make the work that you make as an artwork in a gallery space, and the work that you make, which will be a decal on a taxi. So you had to consider both audiences for both of the works.
I mean, what is it about your work or where you are right now that helped you believe that you could even win this?
I think as artists, you always look for challenges and ways to push yourself. And if you're fortunate to see your work grow, I saw that the work has been growing over the years, and I saw this as a challenge and a new way of trying to push my work. Because like I said, you had to design a decal for the taxi, and I don't really, I'm not a graphic designer, I'm more of a fine artist. So I saw it as a challenge for me to enter the competition.
Let's talk about this work. What inspired this work, and how long did it take you to put this portfolio together?
It took me around 3 to 4 months just compiling the work. The series, it's called Transit. It's 15 drawings, which are, when you place the work, you place them in a sitting order in a taxi, you know. It's all figures, they're all seated figures. Okay. And you place them in a sitting order on taxi, which is the first row is like 2-seater, 3-seater, 4-seater. And the whole concept of the work, it's traveling by taxi, it's a different experience compared to traveling by another form of transport. Because within a taxi, no one really stands up. But in another form of transport, someone stands up. That's why all of the figures are sitting down in the work. And another thing that makes the work, I think, more interesting, it's interactive. Because of that sitting order that the work has to be placed in, each work you can move it around, which means, let's say you have one work within a certain space. When the curator comes, they say, okay, this work has to be in the first row. Right. But another curator, when they come, they can actually shuffle the work around. So that idea of the work being interactive, it's very important also within the work.
All right, so tell us about Thursday and that feeling, and they're calling your name, Tshepo, and you're like, okay, is that me?
It has not really hit me yet. I'm still trying to understand and yeah.
What for you, what in your opinion made you stand out from everybody else?
I think what made the work stand out, like I said earlier, that interactive element into the work, and also the decal that I designed. I think it also brands the South African, the SA Taxi Foundation as a brand within the work, because you have the design of the design that I make for the decal, and you have the brand as SA Taxi Foundation in the front. So when you see the design wraparound and you say, what's that? It's something new. I've never seen such a wraparound before. And you start seeing the words, you see the SA Taxi Foundation, and you see the website, and then you can go to the website and look around. So it was more of not just branding the work within that community, but also taking the brand as SA Taxi Foundation and turning it into an artwork was very important.
Okay, before I let you go quickly, how do you plan on making this award work for you and your art in general?
This award actually was something that was a challenge for me, because I've never made small work on this scale before. In almost 10 years, I've never made work like this scale. So it has encouraged me more to make more works within that scale and different scales also. It also opened doors for you in terms of your work now gets to be placed within a contemporary gallery like Lizamo, which is it's quite challenging and difficult for artists to get those platforms to show their work there. So it's a new pathway in terms of my career. It opens more doors, more people get to see your work, which means the audience now grows, and also it means you have to work more harder in terms of growing your work now.
All right. Tshepo, thank you so much for talking to us. Congratulations again. Tshepo Mosopa is the newly crowned SA Taxi Foundation Art Award overall winner. The ceremony was held on Thursday evening at Lizamo and Associates. Look out for his work on our roads because it will soon be on mini taxis around Johannesburg. Well, this is Morning Live. Let's take another break.